Hey guys, what's going on? Today I have an awesome $500 budget PC build video for you. This build is pretty good and it should give you some solid 1080p gaming performance as well as being pretty good for video editing. This build is not going to max out every game you play and give you 60 FPS, but what it will do is give you solid medium to high settings gameplay at around 60 FPS if you are willing to turn down the settings and work with it a little bit. Starting off this build with the CPU, I decided to use the i5-6500. The i5-6500 is a pretty solid CPU. It's definitely not the best CPU you can get, but this will give you pretty good performance, and for what you're spending, it's a pretty decent value. So that's what I was looking at for this budget, something that has a good value to performance ratio. For the motherboard, I really cheaped out on this one. I got the MSI H110M Pro. This motherboard is really cheap and it's not the most attractive motherboard available, but it has all the basic features you need and it gets the job done. For the RAM, I went with one 8GB stick of G.Skill Ripjaws 5. I decided to go with the one stick and not the two 4GB sticks because this motherboard only has two RAM slots, so it leaves you a little room to upgrade in the future if you want a 16GB configuration. And as usual, the brand really doesn't matter, just go with whichever kit is on sale when you're looking to buy your RAM. For storage, I went with the WD Caviar Blue 1TB hard drive. If you want, you can substitute this for an SSD, but personally I prefer to get the mass storage drive right away, then add an SSD later, but that choice is entirely up to you. For the GPU, I went with the Gigabyte WindForce RX 460 4GB version. The 460 is a very low-end card, but for this generation, the low-end cards perform extremely well. This card was mainly advertised for titles like Dota, League of Legends, CSGO, and Overwatch, basically the esports titles. So if you play any of those games and they're like your main games, this card is perfect for you. However, if you want to play higher-end games like The Witcher 3, you probably won't have the performance that you would like. If you are looking to play those higher end games, I would suggest saving up a little more money and getting a better card like a 470, a 480, maybe a 1060. Any of those cards will give you the performance you're looking for. For the case, I went with the BitPhoenix Nova. The BitPhoenix Nova is an awesome case that in my opinion looks very good. And for sub $25, I don't think there's a case on the market that looks better or that has near the same features of this case. I think this is just one of the best value cases on the market, and for that reason I had to put it on this list. For the power supply, I decided to put in the EVGA 500W 80 Plus bronze certified power supply. This power supply is very reliable and very budget friendly, and that is why I constantly feature this power supply in my build videos. Although for an alternative option, Corsair CX500 is another great option if for whatever reason you don't like EVGA or the look, because I know the EVGA 500W bronze does not look very good, but the CX500 actually looks pretty decent. So if you're not really that interested in EVGA power supplies, Corsair is very reputable, they are reliable as well, and they are pretty budget friendly. But that's my $500 budget gaming PC build. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave it a like and subscribe to the channel for more build videos like this in the future. I am Motionless Gaming, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.